that's today's news.
Sponsored by General Steel.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. President Biden has authorized the release of oil reserves in response to OPEC's planned cuts.
The Department of Energy released another 15 million barrels from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, extending our previously announced release through the month of December.
And here's why.
The White House says the move is meant to act as a wartime bridge to increase oil supplies while the U.S. ramps up domestic production to replace the oil lost to the war in Ukraine.
That's CBS's Skylar Henry. Today, AAA says the national average for gas is $3.85 a gallon. That's down from last week, but up from a year ago. Russia's been relentless in its attacks on Ukraine civilians. 30% of the country's infrastructure has now been destroyed. But CBS's Holly Williams says people there are resilient.
They've put up a stunning resistance to Russia's invasion, and the latest attacks don't seem to have broken their spirit. I'd rather sit in the cold with no water and electricity, laughed this woman, than be in Russia.
More repairs are being made now in Florida weeks after a hard hit from Hurricane Ian. Governor Ron DeSantis says crews put up a temporary causeway today in Sanibel Island.
These repairs, while temporary, are really going to help get the residents of this island back on track. They're going to be able to go and be at their property, going to be able to help with the restoration efforts.
In New York, temporary shelter has been set up for migrants.
The Humanitarian Relief Center on Randolph Island has hundreds of cots, a laundry room, a cafeteria, and a recreation center. Dr. Ted Long with NYC Health and Hospital says,
We're going to offer you food, snacks, water.
The city's plan is to house the migrants there for a few days before moving them to other locations. Allison Keyes, CBS News.
A school in the Midwest is shutting down now over some major environmental concerns. Here's CBS's Jim Krasula.
Jana Elementary School in suburban St. Louis will be closed and students switched to virtual learning following an independent report of radioactive contamination at the site. Many parents, including Patrice Strickland, complain school officials have not been forthcoming.
We first heard about it on the news, and I didn't think that was appropriate.
The school is near a contaminated creek that flows past a site where World War II-era nuclear weapons were made.
More support's now pouring in for Brittany Griner. CBS's Tina Krause reports.
Basketball star Brittany Griner spent her 32nd birthday Tuesday in a Russian prison. Her representative shared this message from the athlete. Thank you, everyone, for fighting so hard to get me home. All the support and love are definitely helping me.
A hearing for Griner is set for later this month in Russia. The Dow's down 223 points this hour. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.